A lot of people, it's mostly in the LGBT community, they don't have a choice sometimes when they're homeless, because a lot of times their families that they're raised in, myself included, and many people that come to the center, they don't accept them for who they are. So sometimes it's the type of situation, oh, you're gay? 15 minutes, pack your things, you gotta go. And so yeah, like real quick, you have to figure out what you're gonna do, like where you're gonna stay, and a lot of homeless youth, that's the explanation why they are homeless.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and other queer individuals face challenges of homelessness. This is because queer individuals face social stigma, discrimination, and are often rejected by their families. Homeless queer individuals have great difficulty finding shelters that accept and respect them. It is my point to find solutions to the LGBT individuals experiencing homelessness. Queer homeless people are at risk of violence, abuse, and exploitation compared to heterosexual peers. Further, transgender people are particularly at risk due to the lack of acceptance and are often turned away from shelters. In some cases, they've been kicked out to the streets in the cold or have been banned from ever entering. This topic is very important to me because my trans partner was once homeless during their youth and was living from couch to couch or out of their car. This was the most difficult time in their whole lives while living in the LA area. They are one of the lucky ones, however. They moved away, got a job, and went back to school, and they pushed through the difficult time in their life. At the time, however, they did not know about any resources that they could take or help they could get. My first solution is that we need more queer-friendly shelters and allies needing to support shelters that provide for queer and trans people. The shelters can be privately owned and non-profitable, or by government should put more energy and resources to specifically help queer people on the streets. My next solution is places like the Salvation Army should be boycotted because they kick out anyone that doesn't fit their Christian agenda. The Salvation Army continues to maintain anti-gay stances and continues to discriminate against its own employees and their partners. They neglect to mention that the organization abides by anti-discrimination laws by the way of shutting down services in areas like San Francisco, who have long supported queer people. I don't believe we should support organizations like the Salvation Army, and we need to do our own research into building up shelters who support the queer and trans community. We can be the change in our communities if we no longer support these shelters who are homophobic and our voices are heard. Eventually, homophobic shelters will be forced to change and to start providing to queer people. My last solution to combat queer homelessness is to educate queer people by telling them the resources they already have. I made flyers and hung them up around CSU campus to educate more queer youth in my personal area. The flyer has multiple resources that you can go to, some like the food pantry and other homeless shelters, one being 6th Street Youth Center that provides food, hygiene, and works with individual case management. This shelter is queer friendly. I also provided national hotlines in case queer individuals needed them. So, if you're watching this and you're not homeless and you're getting along just fine, you could also help out by downloading this flyer in the link below. And you could just hang up 2 or 3 of these flyers around town in the Butte County area to help collectively educate and help queer youth. So I'm hoping other people will take this and post it around Butte County to help spread the information to queer youth in need. Thank you.